One of the coolest hidden spots in car parking multiplayer City 1 is the police station. At first, it looks like just another building, but if you explore it, you'll notice some fun details. The front has parked police cars, and you can actually drive right into the yard like you're pulling in for an arrest. Inside the area, there's a small parking lot and even cells you can peek into, making it feel like a real roleplay location. A lot of players use it for cops and robbers roleplays, car chases, or just as a meetup point because it feels so official. What makes it special is that not many new players realize you can go in there and interact with the space. It's a perfect hangout spot, a roleplay hub, and honestly, one of the most underrated parts of City 1. Alright guys, let me show you one of the coolest hidden details in car parking multiplayer, City 1. If you head over to the donut business, right next to it you'll notice a set of subway stairs going underground. Now here's the crazy part, when you walk or drive near it, it feels like it should take you somewhere, but it doesn't. It's basically a glitchy little loop, almost like an unfinished secret entrance. Some players think it was meant to be an underground subway system, maybe even tunnels to connect parts of the city, but it never got finished. Others just call it a fun Easter egg, because you can park right there and surprise your friends. Either way, it's one of those spots that makes City 1 feel bigger than it really is. If you haven't checked it out yet, go see it next to the donut shop. It's like a hidden doorway that goes nowhere, but feels like a secret waiting to be unlocked. The skate park right next to the docks. Most people don't even notice this place when they're cruising around, but it's actually a full skate park with ramps, bowls, and rails. It's built for skating, but of course, in true CPM style, we're not bringing skateboards, we're bringing cars. When you drive in here, the ramps are perfect for little jumps, drifts, and even tricks if you line them up right. You can use the bowls like a mini stunt arena, and it's super fun if you're hanging out with friends and just messing around. The best part is the location, you're right by the docks, so you get that industrial vibe mixed with this crazy playground for cars. And yeah, at the end, I had to try it. I actually attempted to skate with my car, hitting the ramps like I was on a board. Spoiler alert, it didn't go exactly as planned, but it was hilarious. So if you're ever in City 1 and want a break from drifting or racing, check out the skate park by the docks. Alright guys, I want to show you something really cool in car parking multiplayer, and that's the parking lot buildings in City 1. Now, these aren't just regular parking spaces. The multi-story parking structures are actually like mini playgrounds inside the game. You've got ramps, spiral climbs, and open decks that make them perfect for drifting practice, car meets, and even roleplay hangouts. One of the coolest details is how realistic they feel. The tight corners make you actually slow down and control your car, just like in real life. Plus, if you take a higher floor, you can get a nice city view, and some players even use the rooftops as chill spots or photo zones. There are also hidden corners and turns where you can park up and surprise other players, and at night, the lighting inside the garages gives it that real underground vibe. So yeah, if you're in City 1 and you've only been driving on the streets, don't sleep on those parking buildings. They're way more than just parking, they're a whole vibe in car parking multiplayer.
Got him!
One of the coolest places in City 1 of car parking multiplayer has to be the CPM Hotel at the docks. At first glance, it just looks like a normal hotel building, but when you explore closely, you'll see why players love it. The hotel is huge, with detailed architecture and a prime location right next to the water. It gives off that luxury coastal vibe, making it perfect for roleplays, meetups, or just hanging out with friends. What's even cooler is the view. You can park your car in front of the hotel and look out over the ocean, or drive around the docks for cinematic shots. Inside the area around the hotel, there are hidden spots, parking spaces, and angles that make it a favorite spot for car shows and screenshots. Some players even use it as a roleplay base, pretending it's their own luxury apartment by the sea. So if you're ever exploring City 1, make sure to stop by the CPM Hotel at the docks. It's not just a building, it's one of the best chill spots in the whole map. One of the coolest features in car parking multiplayer City 1 is the toll gate. It's not just for decoration, it actually works, and it adds a realistic vibe to the driving experience. The toll gate is located on the main highway that connects the city to the outer areas. When you approach it, the barrier comes down, and you need to slow your car just like in real life. You'll notice the small booths on the side, the lanes clearly marked, and the gate system that opens only after you stop for a second. It feels like you're really paying for highway access, even though in the game you don't actually lose money. What makes it cool is how it changes the flow of traffic in multiplayer. Players line up, some sneak through fast, and others roleplay realistically. It's a small detail, but it makes City 1 feel alive and more immersive. One of the coolest features in car parking multiplayer, especially in City 1, is the CPM service station. This is the spot where you can actually bring your car for a full service, and it's not just for looks, it's interactive. When you drive in, you'll notice a hydraulic lift that raises your car up, just like a real garage. This gives a super realistic vibe, almost like you're actually at a mechanic shop. You can park your car right on the lift, and it goes up smoothly, letting you see your car from underneath. Next to the lift, you've got the tire service area. Here, the details are crazy. You can spot the tire racks, tools, and equipment that look just like a real auto workshop. It's a nice little detail that adds immersion to the game, making the city feel alive. The CPM service station is more than just decoration. It's a place to roleplay with friends, hang out, or even show off your rides while getting that authentic mechanic shop experience. For me, this is one of the underrated but coolest spots in City 1, and it really shows how detailed car parking multiplayer can get. One of the coolest landmarks you can explore in City 1 of car parking multiplayer is the Lighthouse. It's located on top of a hill near the coast, so just driving up there already gives you a great view of the ocean and the surrounding city. The lighthouse itself is tall, bright, and looks amazing, especially at night when the beam shines across the sky. A lot of players don't realize that you can actually use the area around it for car meets, drifting practice, or just chilling with friends. The space at the base of the lighthouse is wide enough to park multiple cars, making it perfect for group photos. And here's the fun part: if you have a powerful car or know how to use ramps and jumps, you can even try getting on top of the lighthouse. It's tricky, but once you're up there, the view is incredible and it makes for some really unique screenshots. The lighthouse isn't just a background object, it's a hidden gem for players who like to explore and get creative in the game. Right next to the lighthouse area, there's another really interesting spot that a lot of players call the China Place. It's designed like a traditional Chinese town, with buildings that have curved roofs, red decorations, and a very different vibe from the rest of City 1. When you drive in, it feels like you've been transported to another part of the world. This place is packed with details. You'll see narrow streets, small bridges, and decorative lanterns that look amazing at night. It's a really fun location to roleplay with friends, whether you want to set up a car meet in a unique setting, or just cruise around taking cinematic shots.